Good day, viewers. Welcome back to Common Ground Humanism with David Oliverio. That is I. It's very baffling to me and amazing that so many people out there do not have a good hold and understanding of the shared values, principles, and teachings of the various religions of the world and those of us that are secular humanists and non-religious. There's so many things we have in common. Now, a friend of mine who is a believer and I discussed the other day, and we agree that there's about 85 to 90% of things that we share and we have in common. There's about 10 to 15% that we don't have in common. Sad to say, most people want to dive into the 10 to 15% of the things that we do not agree upon rather than the 85 to 90% that we share. So what are some of these shared values and virtues that all of us share? Number one, let's discuss the most common and widespread religion in America and the world actually is Christianity. Now, some of us that are secular now remember the teachings of Jesus we're raised in and also found in the New Testament. Galatians chapter 5 talks about the fruit of the Spirit. In other words, the characteristics of the Christian God developed within a believer's lifestyle, right? Love, joy, peace, gentleness, faithfulness, meekness, temperance, kindness, compassion, etc. Now, to me as a secular humanist, we share the same thing. We teach it as well. And I think of Buddhism, the elimination of human suffering. Confucianism teaches the love we have for family, take that love and share it with all humanity. Taoism simply teaches a life of compassion, nonviolence, anti-war, and just being kind to all. Now, the most surprising thing to me as I continue to grow, as I age, is my lack of understanding with Islam. Those of us in the West have a difficult time understanding, or maybe not even wanting to understand, what Islam teaches. Now, I have a couple very good friends that are American Muslims. I've had one of them on my show, I interviewed. In fact, I'm going back to his mosque this Friday. He and one of his friends are coming to our Houston Oasis secular community this Sunday. Why are we doing that? We're trying to build bridges, folks, and show other people that we have so much in common as human beings. Now, Islam has what they call the universal values, 4 of them. Number one, dignity of the human being pertaining to all people regardless of their beliefs, religion, race, or origin. I like that. Number 2, pluralism, toleration of diversity. May be surprising. These are principles and values of Islam. Number 3, justice and excellence. Like human dignity, justice is universal, they teach. And number 4, universal value of Islam, individual and public freedoms and liberties for all. Now, to me, the more we understand what other belief systems teach, the more we understand what someone from a different worldview believes, it's going to only make a better world. The more we mingle, the more we mix with other people and listen, ask questions, have dialogue, become friends with people. Now, it's not always easy. It's much easier, and most people choose this way, to choose the 15 to 10% of the things that we don't have in common and argue about that. Whereas if we can find those 85 to 90% things that we have in common. Now, humanism teaches the same basic principles that all these religions that I discussed share. Now, those of you that want to get into deep philosophical debate, free will versus determinism, religion versus secularism, political debates, the origin of the universe or whatever. Once you understand that people from a different worldview are very similar and we have shared values, whether it's religion versus secularism or a Democrat versus a Republican, what have you. Then those of you that want to get into debate, it'll be more tolerant, the debates will be more civil, and they'll be less dehumanizing other people, more peace, more compassion, and more love. It's a win-win situation to me. So thank you so much, my friends, for watching. Remember to be kind to all, and we'll see you next time on Common Ground Humanism. Have a wonderful day.